An inside look at the early season success of the 13-0 Houston Rockets.
Mario Elie. What happened? Kenny Smith with a three-pointer. He rims it out. Robert Horry's there. Slams it home, and he's fouled. Oh, baby.
For Coach Rudy Tomjanovich and his players, the key to the Rockets' success is quite simple.
We got an identity, a style of basketball, and my players do understand what it is. And first of all, it starts with a strong, solid defense.
I feel like we're going out and playing extremely good defense. We're limiting teams to one shot. And when you have a guy in the middle like Akeem that clogs up the middle the way he does, it causes a lot of problems on the offensive end for the opponent.
Right now, we can win basketball games and not shoot the ball well on the offensive end. We can stop people on the defensive end, and very few teams in our league can win like that, and we're one of them.
Houston has held every opponent this season under 100 points. But defense isn't the only story. Offensively, the Rockets are deep in talent. Surrounding Olajuwon in the middle are strong power forward Otis Thorpe and second-year sensation Robert Horry. In the backcourt, Vernon Maxwell and Kenny Smith are two complementary guards, very instrumental in the success of the team. And no championship contender would be complete without solid contributions from its bench.
They have contributed so much to this team because they're like a new group. Like when they make the substitution, they know their role, so they fill in their role perfectly and ready to do their job to help the team.
But most critics would agree, as Akeem goes, so go the Rockets. And thus far, Olajuwon's on track with an MVP performance.
We call him the dream, but I think to opponents, he's got to be a nightmare, because how can you stop the guy? He's just an amazing player, a combination of different things, strength and quickness, power and finesse, inside game, outside game. Can go out on the floor and steal the ball from a smaller guy, and underneath the basket, he can block shots. But I really believe he's going to get better. Physically, I think he's in his peak years, but his attitude is so positive right now. He believes in the system, he believes in his teammates, and the guy's got such a great work ethic. He's a great leader for this team.
The Rockets realize that they're not going to win every game they play. But for now, they'll enjoy the ride and take each opponent as they come.
There are certain teams in the league that can say they're playing just as good as us. But I don't think anyone in the league can say they're playing better than us. And we have a great deal of confidence in ourselves and a great deal of confidence in our system. So we're just playing each game like it's the last. And we figured if we play with that type of attitude, we'll be there at the end.
While today's Rockets are soaring, in this week's Magic Moments, we focus on the 1980-81 Rocket team that possessed an underdog mentality as they surpassed all expectations by reaching the NBA Finals with a 40-42 record.
In 1981, we had a losing record going into the playoffs, just made it, and we got our confidence and our chemistry together late in the year, and with each playoff series we advanced, the more and more confident our team became, and we felt that we could win the World Championship.
The Houston Rockets' astonishing ride to the NBA Finals landed them in Boston, and the Celtics served notice in Game 1 that the Rockets were in for a tough battle. Larry Bird's dazzling performance led the Celtics to a 98-95 victory. But Game 2 was a different story, as the Rockets' leader Moses Malone propelled them to a surprise 92-90 triumph. Despite losing Game 3, the never-say-die Rockets had a battle plan for Game 4.
Always give Malone a chance. Every time down, give him a chance.
The league MVP took matters into his own hands as he yanked down 22 boards, while Mike Dunleavy led Houston with 28 points. Despite eventually losing the series, the Rockets accomplished a feat never done before, reaching the finals with a sub-500 record.